going to try and figure out a way to create a academy around the ideas of a company operating system, the DARE framework. And eventually you want to get people excited to do two things, no, three. One, I'd like for them to buy our SOPs so that they don't have to write them up. I'm still going to teach them how to do it. But if they want to shortcut it, they can buy ours. Two, they're going to need some accountability because eventually what they'll figure out is they'll have to drive and accelerate, which for founders, entrepreneurs, is driving is terrible. Acceleration is great. Driving means consistently focusing on what's there. Acceleration means to create what's not there and help that move the business forward, which is what most entrepreneurs and founders love doing. So they need some accountability, and most small businesses don't have access to a driver. So the founder needs to do it themselves. That means that this outline, setting up your company OS, about your company OS, the DARE framework, the work log exercise, how to drive your company's OS, which basically means, setting up SOPs, running a workforce through repetition and expansion, actually setting up the company OS, getting started for both repetition and expansion, then drive, which is, the way to make it all happen, also the most expensive asset to any business, and then eventually booting up the company OS. That's what I want to break down today. I've also started on the Operator podcast. This on my brain works. I'm all over the place, but we will make this practical. So all this being said, I am looking to have ChatGPT break down these different assets into courses or parts of a course. So I guess lessons. What I will do is get ChatGPT to do a couple things. First and foremost, the way the course is going to be laid out is a couple of essential elements. I want every lesson to have a quick video. I might use an AI voiceover to speed things up, and then as soon as I build traction, re-record them as we go. I want every lesson to have some level of transcription. Some people like reading, some people like listening. Every lesson needs a worksheet, so we'll put that together. And am I missing anything? Some actionable takeaway so that we can monitor progress along these steps. So it's not just consumption, but also work. I want to make sure people do something as a result and feel like they're making headway. So that all being said, I got access to ChatGPT's new version, GPT-4. What I will try and do now is basically tell ChatGPT what we're about to do and see if they understand what they need to do. So let's flip over to here. Actually, let's just move it into the screen. It's a lot easier to just do it here. Good morning. We are going to create a course today. Please provide some information about the course. Subject or topic was the main focus of the course. Target audience. Don't you just love this? Format, online, in person, or a combination of both. Self-paced, instructor-led. Oh man, isn't this awesome? Let's put it all together. Okay, let's write up what it's asking. So I told ChatGPT, good morning, we are creating a new course today. That's exciting. I'd be happy to help you create a new course. To get started, please provide me some information about the course, subject or topic. So, okay, number one, subject or topic. This will be about setting up a small business or team with a company OS operating system. We will talk about their framework, teach about the DARE framework, drive, accelerate, expand, teach our audience about the DARE framework. Let me switch back here. So what I'll actually do, let me copy this over, put this in as a prompt, teach them about the DARE framework first. So I will copy this over and go back here. We will teach people about two key aspects to structure and grow their business. The DARE, the company OS, or having a company operating system, company OS, and B, leveraging the DARE framework to help them Well, actually, that'll do. So please process the following input for the DARE framework. And then this is a blog I wrote up with ChatGPT's help earlier. Let's see what it says. We'll talk about the other aspects later. That's great information. Based on the provided details, here's an outline for a course in structuring and growing a business using a company operating system and the DARE framework. Structuring and growing your business with Company OS and the DARE framework. Target audience, entrepreneurs, small business owners, and business managers. Online, self-paced, absolutely. Course duration, 4 weeks, sure. Learning objectives. Understand the importance of Company OS. Learn key components to the DARE framework. Develop effective delegation strategies. Sure. Implement the DARE framework in your business. Okay. Oh, see, I was thinking about teaching them what to do next to create this. I'm going to go grab some water and read this in a second. This is insane. To apply the learned concepts. Sure. Man, this is exciting, isn't it? Okay. So let's have a look here. Course, how it works for me. For now, it's not very enticing yet. It's not outcome-based. This is work-based. So I want to make the title more enticing by appealing to people's transformational outcome. So what are they going to accomplish? They're not looking to structure or grow their business. They're looking for headspace, time, whatever. Target audience, entrepreneurs, small business owners, and business managers. Yes. Course format, online, self-paced. Yes. Course duration, 4 weeks. Yes. Learning objectives. 1, understand the importance of a company operating system. I'm okay with that. Key components of the DARE framework. Develop effective delegation strategies. Yes. Implement the DARE framework in your business operations. Yep. Identify growth opportunities. Okay. Week 1, week 2, week 3. I think week 1, it's a little thin. So introduction to company operating system. This is very practical. So I also want to make it inspirational. Let's think on that. Understanding the DARE framework, yes. Implementing it, yes. Growing your business with the tool, sure. Assessments, okay. So this is great. I want to make sure I have worksheets for every, for at least every week, possibly more than one per week, so that the enrolled people can apply the learnings quickly and simply, let's say effectively. Remind me that we want to craft these as we work through the next steps. Actually, let's change this up a bit. What types of worksheets would you recommend based on your outline? And with my VA, she might be using ChatGPT at the moment as well, which is why it's interfering with this setup here. Let's see what happens. Hit the button one more time. There you go. Yes. A worksheet per element. That'll do. So cool. This will do. Okay, let's start with this first. And now, so I have a video for the 4 types of work for the DARE framework. Let me think out loud here. So how do we get started? Let's start with a transformational, inspiring video and talk about the 4 stages of growth. I think that'll do. Okay. Let's also include the 4 stages of growth. This is another piece I worked on for a webinar. Let's see if I can find it somewhere. 4 types of work. Here we go. 4 steps of business growth. I think, let's have a look here. I thought I had like a simpler explanation to the 4 steps. It's not stages, steps of business growth. To teach people that in growing a business, you have to go through a cycle of 4 steps every time we push for a new growth stage with the business. New stage of growth, the business. So step 1, push for growth, which is where, let's go back here. You need to allocate time and budget to find a new or higher volume of client acquisition. Step 2 is we want to prove it, which means that we need to find consistency in client acquisition. so that we can build from there. Not the best way to describe it. We want to endure the growth. Oh, excuse me. Endure the growth. We want to be agile with our business operation during the inconsistency of the growth cycle. Cycle better than stage. We push for a new growth cycle to level up the business. 4 to 5 figures, 5 to 6, 6 to 7, etc. Endure the growth. We need to stay agile during the inconsistency. Only what's the best way? Invest into our operation, the growth of our operation. Okay, hold up. So basically, consistency client acquisition, so that we can reduce the risk of investing into our additional revenue stream. We can endure the growth, needs to agile with our business operation during the inconsistency of the growth cycle. We can only invest into the growth of our operation with proof. And then step 4, adjust or adapt to growth. Proof, we invest into our operation so that we can create consistent structure. With proof, we can invest into our operation so you can create a consistent structure to handle additional clients. On step 4, we've completed the new growth cycle. Okay, let's create a bit of a separation here. Quick synopsis. How can we? This course is to what's the best word here? Entice people with a growth mindset, entrepreneurs and founders who want to grow their business. In the first lesson, I want to make sure we heal to that nature and paint the picture of a transformation from where they are now to where they want to be, and that in order to complete these 4 steps of growth, they need a company, OS, and their framework to make it happen. Clockwork instead of it feeling an endless. How can we create the first? What did ChatGPT call it? Let's say part of the course to discuss and teach these principles before we teach about the company OS and the DARE framework. Let's see what he says. I agree. Oh, I love how it says unchanged. Oh, it's so good. Oh, man, this is so good. All right. Now, it's talking about a 5-week course. I'd rather keep it a 4. So I want to condense week 3 and 4. Where am I missing this? Week 3 and 4. Okay. This is amazing. I'd like to condense week 3 and 4 into 1. So the course remains to be 4 weeks in length. Can you adjust for this? Okay, while it's processing that, this is all pretty clear. Let's look at the actual output. So now what we want to do, because we want to get into detail now. Let's not overthink it because ChatGPT can help us do it. Basically what we want to do is know how to now start working this into the actual pieces of content to teach people about this. I will use AI for voiceovers and whatnot, so I can quickly produce videos. I'll do the voiceover based on ChatGPT's output. So let's get started with week 1 and start creating all of the content. So let's ask ChatGPT about the actual week 1. Where are you now? 1, 2, 3, 4. So good. Awesome. Okay. let's get started on week 1. I want to make sure we have an exciting introductory video that covers what they can expect. Actually, I want to make sure we have an exciting introductory video that covers what they can expect. Actually, that covers what they can expect over the next 4 weeks as a transformation from where they are now. Not put numbers to this yet. As transformation where they are now to what they can do after completing this course. I want to congratulate them on enrolling and basically touch on their aspirational attitude. Growth is not easy, and they know this because they do. But if it were easy, we'd all be doing it. What they can expect from the next week is transformation. What they can expect over the next 4 weeks on a practical level, how much time they should expect to allocate. I guess what ideally about 4 to 6 hours a week. Keep that in mind as we create the rest of this course. Introduction about me. Maybe I've got a bit of a synopsis here. No, blog ideas. Let's see. You see how I wrote up something for my wife there? That's so good. All right, inspirational biography for Kevin Beeftink. Actually, let's do this. I'll take this. Let's go back here. Course creation. Okay, shoot. I lost what I wanted to do here. Okay. I will actually look at this recording because I lost my train of thought on what I wanted. Okay. Let's create, I'll probably be able to replicate this, an introductory video, which will get the enrolled person's attention and excite them to make it to the entire course. 1. Touch or actually congratulate them on making this decision. 2. Create the transcript. Congratulate them on making this decision. I want to make sure not just congratulate them, then touch on the transformational outcome of this course. Ties their opportunistic character and growth mindset to put in the work in order to accomplish the outcome. Inspire people first and foremost. Explain what to expect next 4 weeks in a practical sense, including to invest around 4 to 6 hours a week into this, and the hybrid nature of this course. Actually, let's put that in second. Probably don't need to sell this because I've already sold them into that before that. So I actually don't need it. I'm making a decision, explain the hybrid nature of this course, where it's self-paced, but their work can be submitted for feedback and evaluation throughout their steps into this. You know what to expect in a practical sense. I think that works. Before anything else, make sure to join community and say hi. This works as a great way to share with your peers about your progress and challenges, and 2, a way to be held accountable by your peers going through the same stages. All right, then it's off to the first lesson Okay. Make sure the video is about 5 minutes in length. And if you create output in a way that an AI generated voiceover can process it most effectively. See what happens? It's interesting. It's a bit too friendly. So in my style of teaching people, as I've coached people before, I saw this video the other day where it said kind and stern. I guess that's somewhat characteristic for how you want to raise children and how you want to coach people, right? So I figured I like to include the same type of narrative into what we're doing here. Next time, I'll probably need to remind myself to have it generate a sample before anything else. It's taken a little bit of time, obviously, to make this happen. 3 minute 40. All right, that's okay. Okay, so a couple things to make this sound more like me. Use less words like empower and replace it with words like make happen. Make it sound very comfortable, confident. Make it as if a person is explaining this, not a company. We keep sentences shorter, less commas. By embarking on this course, no. Make statements like you are here because let's see what else. Okay, so this is going to be, so make it more down to earth, more practical. This is a challenging one, right? But still make it exciting. Let's see what happens. Generate the sample of the first 1 minute 30 seconds before you generate all of it. Prove it. You've made an important decision that will help you make big things happen in your business. I've designed this course to be a perfect blend of self-paced learning and personalized support. You can go at your own speed, and when you're ready, submit your work for feedback and evaluation. You are here because you have a growth mindset and a passion for success. By putting in the work, you'll see the incredible transformation that this course can bring to your business. Now, over the next 4 weeks, we will dive into practical and actionable lessons that will show you how to level up your business. I'm confident that with your dedication, you'll achieve outstanding results. As you start your journey, expect to invest around 4 to 6 hours a week to get the most out of the course. Now, remember, the time and effort you put in will be rewarded with the growth of your business. So let's get excited about the amazing opportunities that lie ahead. Together, we'll make it happen for your business one step at a time. The tone of voice is so much better now. Okay, just say, I love this tone of voice. Make sure to use it for all of our future video transcriptions. Please generate me the entire video based on this tone of voice, keeping the original briefing in mind. And then I'll put that back in just to make sure. Okay, boom. It's interesting. It's keeping it shorter, 1 minute 30, probably because the sentences are shorter. It's still 2 minutes. It's all right. Don't be shy. I like that. With the introductions out of the way, keep going. We're almost there. Let's get started on the first lesson. Over the next 4 weeks, we'll explore the 4 steps of business growth, the company OS, and the DARE framework. These powerful tools and strategies will help you tackle. This is good. It's still going. The only thing it's not touching on as much yet is the transformation. So it's saying it will make a transformation happen, and it's not talking about what kind of transformation to expect from this. So the one thing I want to do is, I love the synopsis here. I could probably just read this out verbatim, and it'll come across quite well. That's good. We'll unlock your business's full potential. Here's to the next 4 weeks of growth, learning, and transformation. That's good. And now, without further ado, you're good. It's good enough. The only thing, okay, this is great. The one thing I want to add is that they are here for 2 reasons. One is to grow their business, and 2 is to get time and headspace they feel like they don't have actually make that growth happen. The key elements of this course will address that as well. Can you rewrite this? Okay. Okay. I will let ChatGPT wrap this up. I'm very excited about the output, all aspects of what it's put together to get started with this course. I'm going to hit return a second, make a transcribe the first video. I'm definitely in need of a coffee as well. But this is a great start, and I'll try and log more of these steps as I go.